So former Azimio chief agent Saitabao Ole Kanchori is saying that there should be, or he is suggesting that there should be a public inquest into the death of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Ole Kachori is saying that there is a lot of narratives going on social media. There is a lot of sayings. There is a lot of doubts going on, and it is time for this matter to be put to rest. And this can only happen if we have a judicial investigation. So it's suggesting that this is a move that is going to make the public understand what truly happened, because it's saying that the public has so much doubt. The sudden death of Raila Odinga is something that people are still in shock, because one morning you see Raila Odinga in a rally somewhere talking about 2027 elections, and then 2 weeks later Raila Odinga is dead and buried. So he's saying that this is something that Kenyans want really to understand what truly happened. So this is what he just tweeted, that we need a public inquest to put to rest the questions and doubts emerging concerning the death of Baba Raila Odinga. A public inquest is a judicial investigation into any sudden, unexpected, or unexplained death to rule out any foul play. Baba's death calls for a public inquest into public interest. So this is what Saitabao has just tweeted. He's suggesting that this is a move that the government should consider doing, just to make the public calm down, just to make the public not to ask these questions they are asking. And indeed, if you go through the social media platforms, you will realize that there is a lot of questions, concerns, claims going on social media platforms. People are still talking about Raila Odinga. You know, this is something that people never expected that is going to happen soon. So I think for what Saitabao is suggesting is one way of making the public to just calm down and understand that this is what happened, and that we should let Baba rest. So Kenyans are reacting to this post and are suggesting ways of handling this. I don't know what you feel about it. I don't know if you are of the same opinion. Do you think that there should be a judicial investigation into the death of a former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, or you feel like Raila Odinga is gone and that we should just let our hero rest in peace? What is your take on this? Do you have the same opinion, or do you have a different opinion? Because since since the first day they announced that Raila is no more, there has been a lot of question. There is a lot of talk on social media. The others are talking about post-mortem. Others are talking about the casket being flown in the country with nobody. That Raila Odinga was in Lee funeral all this time. That Raila Odinga died in Nairobi hospital, that the India and all these were just a psyop. So these are claims that you see on social media daily, and these people are asking and making these claims because we were just told that Raila Odinga is dead, and the next thing we see is, the next information we get is he's going to be buried within 72 hours, and the next thing is Raila is buried, and that is it. You see, that period of mourning Raila Odinga was not there. The period was so short because Raila Odinga is a man, as much as he was a politician, is a man who had culturally a Luo elder. So people expected that. You see, our cultures, we all come from different cultures. You are a Luo, someone is a Kuyu, Luos, Kikuyus, Kalenjins, Kisis, Kurias, Maasai, Giriama, all these people have their cultures. And this 72 hours thing, people are still asking about it. Was it really in the will, or is this just something that was created just to make this thing happen so fast, to just lay Baba so fast? So these are some of the questions that people are putting up on social media. media, and the likes of Saitabao are saying that these questions and concerns should not be ignored. So let me just read it out to you some of the reactions under this post. We have this person by the name Zaka or Onyengo. Zak says, correct. Lots of conflicting information regarding Baba's sudden death. No convincing explanation, especially that he was successfully treated for other conditions in Mumbai, then flew to Kalara for leg treatment. Besides, where is toxicology results? You see, these are some of the questions that Kenyans are putting up. We have Duke Ogumbo says it will definitely be compromised. And then Jeff Mulu has a different opinion. He says, go to India and inquire from there. No one knows anything here. What do we tell the judges? And Rao was being treated abroad. And then Mount Kenya Sia says, I support. And then we have Charles Mbindio. Yaogola kwanza ndio tukuje ya baba. Then Brian says, his own family has moved on. You should too. And then Stano Joanna says, let Baba rest. Maybe I should read the last three. PMK says, that is a waste of time and money. Nothing meaningful come out of inquiries. And then Kennedy Omolo says, respect Baba's spirits and let him rest. And then Monsieur Jack says, yes, please, this death just looks like a movie to us. Can we have some answers to the many miseries around this death? You see, these are some of the questions or concerns that Kenyans are having in regards to the death of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. So you see, we are not going to forget this because Raila Odinga was very influential. Raila Odinga has been there. Raila Odinga has been there since Moi, Kibaki, Uhuru Kenyatta, Ruto, and to some extent Raila Odinga made us believe that he is immortal, that we will have him until we don't know when, that is not going to die. So when we get such news that Raila Odinga is dead and now is buried and the people are it is just not like Atuingi. It is so unbelievable to believe that Raila Odinga is no more. So I don't know if you're having a different opinion in regards to this matter, or you suggest that this should be the way forward to just answer these questions that the public is putting up. What do you think should be done? Should the public just let Raila rest and move on, or you think that this judicial investigation will serve us good, will serve the public good, and from there now people get satisfied and people will move on? What do you think should be done right now to just allow people to move on? Because I know it will be difficult for people to move on with all these questions and concerns in their minds. What do you think should be done? Tell me in the comment section. So that is it from me for now. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.